Hello and welcome back to Car Dealer Simulator on the PS5. We're already at episode 4 and I've got to say I've been having fun with this game. What I'm going to do, if you haven't watched the last video, is we picked up this little beauty, or well, maybe not a little beauty, but some dumped vehicle near a scrapyard. We brought it back to the garage. What I probably should have done is scanned it first. So when we got the scanner, if I press square, then you'll see that absolutely everything apart from the fuses needs, well, it's not even installed, so it's not a case that we can repair it. We're going to have to buy a lot of parts. So there was two different approaches that we could take. We can either invest time and money into doing that repair, which would be an interesting mechanic to follow, but for now what we're going to do is we're going to get this back on the dolly, take it back to the scrapyard and see how much we make, because it's pure profit at the moment. And having done a repair for the purposes of the channel, let's just put the ramps down. What I don't want to do is make really long videos where it's just purely repairs. So the scrapyard is the red point of interest on our mini map of the world down there. And we'll head off and see what we can make. As always, I've immediately turned in the wrong direction. So if this is the first video that you're watching, I have numbered the episodes. We're playing along in real time, going through the tutorial so we can get a feel for what this game is all about, and I have been enjoying it. At this point, I would say that it's definitely worth the asking price. It is $18.99, which is more pricey than some of the other simulators out there, but as you would expect, which way should I go? Go up here. Might not have been the best way. Sorry, got distracted. As you would expect, some of the cheaper ones are just not this kind of level of quality. So don't be fooled by some of the reviews, because there is another very similarly named simulator which gets terrible reviews. I haven't played it, so I can't kind of agree or disagree with those comments to say that it's there's only a few vehicles and it's essentially just a bit of almost a cheap knockoff of this particular game. But this one is by Garage Monkeys. As I say, $18.99. It may get a sale price at some point. It released in February. I would say though that it's worth the asking price. It's got pretty decent graphics. It's got a well populated environment, so it's kind of a Midwest sort of town. You can see we've got a bit of a highway there. It's quite a nice aesthetic in that it's kind of a rundown Midwest town. You've got a little garage dealership that you've inherited, and what we're going to try and do is restore it to its former glory. Now, I've just remembered that although I want to sell this vehicle, there was an option somewhere. I'll just get out so I can find it. On the previous episode, there was a shed that you could drive the vehicles into and pull a lever so that you could get some scrap cost. Now, the vehicle that I've got at the moment is completely undrivable. As you can see, it didn't have anything much installed at all, so I'm not sure how we would get it into that shed in the first instance. Where was that? Was it within the junkyard itself? I think it was. I'll just try and locate it and then try and get the vehicle in, because it's just a quick profit then. We're able to pick it up for nothing.
Kid, almost forgot to tell you. There's an app on your PC for paying the bills. I might be the owner, but right now you're the one taking care of things just fine. Oh, and while you're at it, don't forget about your old pal Sam, huh?
Okay, so it sounds like we are going to be getting some bills to pay. It was only a matter of time, wasn't it? Yeah, we'll sort that out when we get back to the garage. I think it might have been the shed here. There's no lever though. Oh yeah, there is. Of course there is. There's the lever. Okay. Now, where did we leave our car? Over here. So if we can reverse that in, which is easier said than done. Just do this way. So we'll change the camera angle. Go forward to straighten it up. There we go, little adjustments. Hopefully if we can get this into the shed here. Oh, I'm actually doing a fairly good job of this, just for a change. So we need to press down on, so it's in the green there, perfect. Press down to take it off the dolly. Get out of our vehicle, pull the lever, see how much we get. I think it said there would be a price on there. I didn't see how much that was, but we've now got 13,964, pretty healthy. Tow truck there, hopefully we can buy that a little bit later on into the game, that would be good. There is a till here, so it looks like we can buy the scrap cars. The shop's closed at the moment. So we've got some vehicles over here with price tags on. So the Vanguard we can buy for 2,963, 68 it says on the bottom there, but 63 on the windscreen. Let's scan it and see how much we could get for it. Okay, so we're not going to make any profit on that without doing some work. Again, only things, scan that one, the only things that were in there with the fuses, similarly with that one. So it's something to consider. It's those are more time consuming, bigger projects clearly. Let's head back to our garage. So the message that we saw said there are abandoned vehicles from time to time, and the text messages will give hints as to where roughly they are. So on that occasion it was the scrapyard, and that also meant that we journeyed out to the scrapyard and could see that we could sell vehicles for a bit of cash without having to ruin our reputation by selling dodgy ones. Ooh, sorry. So we're going to head back into town, and it looks like we're going to have some bills to pay. Thankfully we don't take damage on our vehicle. Squeeze through there, yeah. Our petrol gauge still hasn't gone down there. That's good. We don't have to pay to refuel. unless it's really forgiving. There is a fuel station, so that was in episode 1 that we were told to go and fill up. Right, where's our dealership? Let's just have a little look on, on the world map. That's going to be a Player's car. Player's company is in green, so it's just further up the road. We're almost there. Okay. What was I looking at? So it does look like we do need some fuel, actually. I don't know why I just got out of the car. I pressed the wrong button. So on our world map. Okay, I just pressed that. So pressed left one just to show that there are radio channels as well. I've got the music turned off at the moment just in case there's any copyright issues. But you've got 4 radio channels there as well. If we press R1, then we can go to the world map and we can have a look for our nearest petrol station, which is just up the road actually. So let's go and put some fuel in. It's all cost at the moment, isn't it? We got to pay for our fuel, and then we're going to have to go and see what we need to pay in terms of our bills as well. So the fuel should then just be round this corner, hopefully. The yellow point on the map there. So it's just straight ahead. You can see there that Car Cleaner Simulator has been advertised. So we just need to park in one of these bays here. Beautiful. Go and get the fuel nozzle with square, and we'll take off the cap, and then we need to start pumping over here. Hopefully this doesn't cost us too much. So a couple of different options. We can either press square to pump the fuel. I'm going to press triangle for it to automatically fill up to the top. Quite reasonable there. It's cost us $12. And we'll remove this, put it back over here. Again, nice little interactions. See how much our bills are going to cost. The dreaded bills. So we should be able to just go up this way. And then we need to go and get ourselves some vehicles. I got the wrong way again. Oops, forgot we had the dolly on the back there, that's why I'm a bit janky. So we'll go up here. Okay. I'll leave the dolly on the back of the truck there because we're probably going to need to go and collect that. Collect a vehicle soon. Let's go and see how much our bills are going to cost us. which is on. I think we could probably do it. Let's have a look. We've got the PC in the office. Let's have a look on the tablet. Camera, map, tutorials, employees, trophy or mail, bank. Bills and payments. We have got energy bills, water bills, and Sam's Cut. Oh, it's only $46. Let's pay everything. We've also got the option to take a loan there. We can take 5,000 over 5 days and pay back 6,000. We can't open the other ones up just at the moment. I don't think we need to be taking loans out. Let's have a look for our next vehicle. Do we need to do that on the PC? Car parts, bank, vehicles. I don't know what I pressed there. Something about a reset. Anyway, let's go to the laptop. Car shop. And let's see what we can get. We want something fairly close by that we can flip quite easily. So let's have a look at these last chance deals. 3,000. Visual condition is poor. Location is on the world map there. Looks like it's going to be walking distance. 43% drivable. Let's schedule a meeting for that one. And let's go and pick it up. So we can now see that that's been added to our heads-up display on the map there. It's only about 200 meters away, so we'll go for a brisk jog around the neighborhood. See if we can't pick ourselves up a bargain, give it a wash and a clean, and make some more dollars. And then we'll have a look at. I want to see some of the upgrades. So I presume you need to have a reputation level, and then it will probably cost you some cash as well. So let's see how that works out. Here's our potential deal. Let's scan the vehicle first to see what we think it might be worth, because it is on, obviously, on the advertisement there. Press square to scan it. Quite a bit of orange. The shock absorbers are not great. It's not polished at all. 75% washed bodywork, about 50%. So we'll probably need to do a bit of sanding as well. And it's on at 3891. Let's talk to the. So he wants 3050. It's worth 3891. So there's an immediate profit, even if we do nothing. So we want to barter down the price, give it a wash, make some money. So if he's got it on at 3050, I want to. I'm going to go 2-3. Nearly put an extra 0 on.
No. Got it, buddy.
2792. So it's already come down. 25.
This.
2758. Go on.
All right. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Now the proud owner of this wonderful vehicle. Sounds a little bit ropey. think our garage is... It's actually the yellow marker. That's the petrol station. Try and find our way back. There we are. Right, should be able to give it a wash. Right. So there we have it. I'm going to keep this one to a short episode so that we can pick up with a car flip for this one. So the plan is to give it a bit of a clean. We'll see if we can do something with the bodywork and then see how much profit we can make. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.